Welcome back to Welsh Miniature Board Gamer, and today we're going to have a unboxing and review of these Frostgrave Chilopendra and a failing wretch. That's rather a hard thing for me to say, but yes, it is a Chilopendra and a failing wretch. So this cost me like £6.30 here in the UK from my local store. So, you could probably get it cheaper from, a big mass store, but my local store was selling it, and seeing that I was in there, I picked them up. So as you can see, as all of these sort of clamshell miniatures from Frostgrave are, these are metal miniatures. They have some flashing on them, but really is not much. Most of it I think I could probably break off here and now, like with my fingers, etc. So it doesn't look like there's going to be an awful lot of cleanup. Some, yes, but not an awful lot. So when I'm going to be making these miniatures, I'm going to, of course, give them a good wash first of all, and then a surface primer with a brush-on primer that I have, just to make sure that, it's got a nice surface to work from, help with the chipping, etc., that you can get with metal miniatures. So then there's this centipede person who's a Chilopendra, apparently, and he comes in two parts, which needs to be stuck together, and I'm trying to figure out how exactly these two pieces go together while showing you. But it's quite simple, actually, and with some super glue, you should be able to stick them down fine. It's going to end up looking a little bit like that, so it's sort of facing inward to its own tail. The key doesn't look like it fits particularly well, but I don't think I'll need to pin it, etc. I think just a good cleanup of the nubbin, and I think it'll fit quite well, with a bit of super glue, etc. I think it'll go down well. The detail on it is okay. They're not the most detailed miniature, this one isn't. He's okay. It's not brilliant. It's not terrible. It's quite an unusual looking thing. I've never heard of a Chilopendra, but maybe there's some Frostgraveness about it. So let's just see what I can get up to when I've painted them. So, finally got them done. And, yeah, he took paint fine, he looks fine. It's okay. I wouldn't say this is a particularly brilliant paint job. And I wouldn't say that these are my favourite miniatures. I do kind of like the way I've got the sort of carapace on his back. I think that looks rather good. It does look a bit millipede-ish, which I'm figuring this creature must be some sort of, maybe a chill climate millipede, etc. So yeah, he's okay. He's not brilliant. He's a bit blocky looking, but yeah, I don't mind him. He's going to work quite well as a monster or a wandering creature, etc. I wouldn't say he is going to be taking pride of place amongst my miniatures, but not every miniature has to take pride of place. Some can just be monsters and they live there. So, yeah, if we think the base is the base that it's sort of moulded onto, so I didn't replace it or anything, because it's a little bit bigger than a 28mm, but not much, or 25mm. So the colour scheme, I went slightly different to theirs. They went all sort of blackish. I went for the black for the creature, but his carapace, like I said, is that sort of reddish, sort of millipede colour. Putting him next to a Frostgrave wizard, yeah, so sort of human-sized torso, etc. Of course, a bit longer if you count all the legs, etc. Now, the failing wretch, kind of like this miniature, actually. Yeah, there's something about it that I quite like. He's not a giant. He's just a rather gangly, weird monster of a creature, which, yeah, I like him. I think I painted him actually quite well for me. Quite pleased with how it turned out. I put it on a 25mm base, and it fits perfectly fine. So yeah, looks good. I would say this is the favourite of the two miniatures that I would, if I had to compare them and say which one I would rather, this guy would be it. So again, if I bring in another miniature, just so you can see, next to the Chilopendra, they're of a similar sort of height, and next to our wizard, again, similar sort of height really. The failing wretch is kind of more sort of stooped over even. So yeah, that's him. All in all, yeah, quite like them, but yeah. So if you've liked this video, please leave a like. If you want to comment, I do reply to every single comment. And maybe even you want to subscribe. All of that can be done down below. But until next time, it's going to be goodbye from me, Welsh Miniature Board Gamer.